Tattoo looks fresh. Hold on. I guess being a diabetic, you don't mind needles.
I'm Michael, by the way.
Schofield, I read your report.
And you are?
Dr. Tancredi will do.
Tancredi like the governor? You're not related, are you? Wouldn't think you'd find the daughter of Frontier Justice Frank working in a prison. As a doctor, no less.
I believe in being part of the solution, not the problem.
Be the change you want to see in the world.
Settle down with me.
What?
Cover me up.
Nothing, that was just my senior quote.
That was you? This whole time I was thinking it was Gandhi.
Lie down with me.
Sit tight. Put direct pressure on that. I'll be back in a second.
So, how do we play this? You hook me up with a few weeks supply?
Nice try. No hypos on the floor.
I'm the farthest thing from a junkie. Trust me.
I got news for you, Michael. Trust me means absolutely zero inside these walls. The only way you're getting that insulin is if I'm administering it.
Guess we'll be seeing a lot of each other then.
I guess so. You went to Loyola.
You've been checking up on me.
I like to get to know my patients. I went to Northwestern, graduated 2 years after you did.
Maybe we met before, you know, drunk, out at a bar somewhere.
I would have remembered.
That a compliment?
No.
What?
Your blood glucose is at 50 milligrams per deciliter.
So?
It's hypoglycemic. Your body's reacting to the insulin like you're not a diabetic. You sure it's type 1 diabetes you got?
Ever since I was a kid.
I'd like to run some tests next time you're in. Last thing I want is to be administering insulin to a man who doesn't need it.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
How long does this take?
It used to take hours. I've come a long way with the new glucose kits. This will take us about 10 seconds. Slide the strip into the meter, we're ready to go. I'm sure you know this, but average glucose for the non-diabetic is about 100 milligrams per deciliter. So we see a number like that here, and we know you've been misdiagnosed. Seem nervous.
I do?
You're sweating?
Must be the needles. Never really got used to them.
Somehow with diabetes and that tattoo, I find that hard to believe. Ah. Bad news, I'm afraid. 180 milligrams per deciliter. You're definitely diabetic.
Do you need anything else from me?
Arm to stick a needle in.
Okay.
I'll see you Wednesday. Cute. Prisoner. I don't know. There's something strange about him.
What do you mean?
I gave him the results of his blood test, and there was this look on his face. It was, relief. Okay, let's take a look at you. You're okay. You're okay. What happened?
Nothing.
This isn't nothing, Michael. I need you to tell me what happened.
Don't make me lie to you. Please.
No redness or swelling, so it's no sign of infection. You can keep you on antibiotics for the next 10 days. You should be good. Michael, you understand by law, I'm obligated to file a report if I feel there's been prisoner misconduct. There's no way this injury happened by stepping on a blade in a garden shed.
If you file a report, things could get a lot worse for me.
They're not already?
Not compared to what they could be. I've made some enemies.
Yeah. You scared? Men, okay. Here's what I think. I think you are scared. And you wouldn't be human if you weren't scared in a place like this.
When I was young, I couldn't sleep at night because I thought there was a monster in the closet. But my brother told me there wasn't anything in the closet but fear. That fear wasn't real. He said it wasn't made of anything. It was just air. Not even that. He said you just have to face it. You just have to open that door and the monster would disappear.
Brother sounds like a smart man.
He is. And here, though, you face your fear, you open that door, And there's 100 more doors behind it. And the monsters that are hiding behind them are all real.
If you want, I could recommend you be sent to ADSEC.
With the rape victims and the snitches.
It would keep you safe.
Thanks. But I think I'd like to face the monsters on my own.
What happened?
Caught an elbow playing basketball.
Uh-huh. Mind if I take a look?
By all means.
You know you're gonna get killed in here, right? If you're not careful.
I'll make you a bet. When I get out of here alive, I'll take you to dinner. Lunch. Cup of coffee.
Michael, this charm act could be exactly what's getting you into trouble out in the yard. I just wanted you to know that if you're looking for someone to talk to in here, you're not alone. It's part of my job to counsel inmates and help them with their problems.
I think I have things pretty well figured out.
I sort of backed into some information about you. I hope you don't mind. But you have to understand that there's a reason I became a doctor. It's in my nature to want to help. From what I understand, it's in your nature, too. You did a lot of good things before you were in here. A lot of community work, a lot of charity work. What happened?
The man you're talking about died the moment I stepped inside these walls.
All right. Distracted?
Got a lot on my mind, I guess.
Yeah? Have anything to do with the people who took these toes?
Nice flowers.
Right.
Do we have an admirer?
They're from my father.
Ah. What's the occasion?
It's my birthday.
Today?
Mm-hmm.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Okay. Nothing. Birthdays aren't usually a sore subject, that's all. Unless the celebrant is feeling her age, which I don't see how you could be.
I'm 29 years old, Michael. I'm not feeling my age. It's just that out of those 29 birthdays, my father has actually managed to see me on precisely 6 of them. So, I get flowers instead. Flowers that end up dead and in the trash a week later. Sounded bitter, huh?
Kind of.
It's not a big deal. You are all set. I will see you tomorrow.
Okay. I'm sorry you feel that way. About the flowers, I mean. You threw away your flowers.
Like I said, they don't last.
I don't think they're dead yet.
I don't like getting attached to things if I know they won't last. Here you go.
Why are you so cynical?
Michael, I think there's cynicism and then there's realism.
And there's optimism, hope, faith.
This coming from an 8-toed guy locked away in a penitentiary.
Toes are overrated.
Thank you for trying to make me smile. Not today.
You never know.
We're all set.
You kept it.
Kept what?
The flower.
No, I'm a pack rat. I never throw anything out.
Yeah, all this clutter, it's, overwhelming.
You should see my apartment.
Whoa. Haven't even had our first date yet, and, you're already inviting me in. Thought you were a nice girl.
Oh, Michael, we all know nice girls finish last.
So where do you finish?
That depends on where I start. Deep breath. Exhale. Inhale. I'm gonna get your shot. Michael, it's Sarah. How you feeling?
Groggy.
It's the anesthesia.
Why did I have anesthesia?
We had to perform a procedure.
How bad is it?
I'd take the pills.
Do I get to see it?
No, bandage stays on for now. Take your pills. Cellmate do this to you?
Sucre? No.
Who did?
This is the part where I don't answer you.
All right. I'll have you sent back to your cell.
Hey.
Hi. I said you wanted to talk to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Please.
Thanks.
I made you something. It's an ashtray.
I don't smoke.
Yeah, I know, but they only let us make these in jewelry. And I didn't figure you for the macaroni necklace type.
It's very sweet. How about we talk about how you're doing?
I think we both know I don't belong here. I don't remember much about that night, but being locked up in ADSEG, something must have snapped. What I'm trying to say is, I think I've had enough of arts and crafts. But that's your call.
And the doctors here do say that you've been acting fine. The problem is that if you don't tell the Pope who burned you, he's gonna lock you back up in ADSEG. And after a couple of days of that, you're gonna be right back here. Michael, I hate what happened to you, and I hate that you're here. But you have got to let me help you. If you want to get out of psych ward and stay out, you've got to tell the Pope the truth about that burn.